fighting because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble, and down goes Jones Jr. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a... Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown. They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Punch, counter punch. Counter punching. Caution is being thrown to the wind. They need to be careful let them punch themselves out here. Catch and shoot. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. The blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big Ukrainian in big trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round, so...
Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, what?
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
What recovery.
Usyk might go down here. What an upset. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled.
Don't walk onto anything, it'll be dangerous.
How are they still standing?
Big foot sleeping on the jet. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
Big Ukrainian in big trouble. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
I need to see that again.
He's back on his feet, but for how long? This could go south in a hurry.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot. He's got away with it.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with it.
And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Just missed with that hook. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. The only fear you have with this fighter is as he punched himself out. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Usyk!
Hey, reset.
We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Step back, compose yourself, compose yourself.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are Usyk. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
You're not tired. You think you're tired, but you're not tired.
They ring the bell, and here we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight. Your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Hook misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Missing with the hook. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Mate, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump all over him. He's ready to...
That's what I'm talking about. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Hook misses. Incredible work rate. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find him somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. This is a high-octane battle. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
That counter shot lands. The straight right just misses. Nice exchange here from both men. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match.
Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. He couldn't seize the moment.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They exchange punches. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
He misses with that straight left. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Usyk might go down here. What an upset! The unified heavyweight champion is down! And there's no doubt about it, as we see it again, that body shot did them in.
That's lights out right there.
Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
He's been put...
And there's the bell to start the round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He got out of the way of that right hook. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself down.
We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
That's what I'm talking about. So you go from this kid's work. Be smart, change your angles, go out there and finish him. Easy. You're so close, kid. Come on. Banging.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Good counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Beautiful catch. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it. It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A lot of effort and down goes Alexander Usyk. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We'll get to see it again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Mate, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone.
bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter shot. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Stamina is off the charts. That hook just can't find the target. This fighter has been extreme. Usyk might go down here. What an upset! Can they figure out the combination to this save? He had his moment, but has it gone by?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened. Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself. Recompose yourself. Then boom. Back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Stamina is off. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
You're not tired. You think you can, but you're three. Come on, suck it up. Suck it up. With that, you're going to tie yourself up more. I just want you to get out there.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
They exchange punches. The right hook misses. Is he going to punch himself out, though? You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've been in the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Holding nothing back here in the round. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Mate, he's gone.
They ring the bell, and here we go. How much is left in their tank after last round?
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
The big cat goes down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So he's back up again, but he's got to think about his personal safety and future here, doesn't he, Johnny?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in that once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Pretty good start the first half of this round. Just missed with that hook.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.